You guys ready? Come on. Are you guys ready? Do you have your seatbelts buckled? You're going to need to buckle your seatbelts for this one. I know you've seen her on Comedy Central, Last Comic Standing. She has a new special coming out Saturday night. It's Mrs. Saturday Night. It's Emmy nominated. You also will be able to catch her on CW in the fall. A show called Great American Road Rally. Needs no introduction. Tammy Pescatelli.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I love it. Joe gives you all those beautiful credits, and I'm playing in an Italian restaurant's basement. So whatever. I don't take myself too seriously. That's a trait of being from Ohio. Right? I'm from Northeast Ohio, like born and raised. Like that's we just expect bizarre stuff to happen. We expect mediocrity. That's what it is. You can't help it. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, if you're a true Browns fan, you don't even get mad at the Browns anymore. You get mad at you for trying. Like, I have played this game. I see how it ends. Why do I do this to myself every year? And before we really get started, I want you to know, and Dave, I've been working for the Funny Farm since the beginning of my career, 30 years. Yeah. I love Dave. You should support it. He moves the restaurant around every once in a while because he must owe people. So, like, he goes to one. We're in Niles. We're in Boardman. We're over here. We're by the putt-putt. Here we go. So, I've never seen anyone who's not Italian duck people so much. He's a good guy. I literally only want to make you laugh, okay? That's my job. That's all I've ever wanted to do in my entire life. However, some of you need more than comedy. You need, like, therapy or sorcery. Like, I can't help all of you. And some of you, how many people have seen me before by round of applause? That's fantastic. For those of you who don't know, let me just say this to you. If I say anything tonight, because I just tell the truth. That's it. That's what I do. I live in the truth, okay? And if I say something that offends you, you should know there's an exit over there, and there's an exit over there. You don't have to stay. You never know. By the time you go to the restroom and come back, this club could have moved. You don't know. It could happen. I like it, though. I like making people laugh because, like, life is tough. We all have stuff we deal with all the time. Right now, I have a brother that's living in my she shed. Because that's, like, literally, people think it's a joke, but, welcome back. I'm going to just not try to tell the joke around you guys coming right in the middle. Oh, my God. Are you guys from a heart retrospective? That's awesome. You guys look so cool. It's Ann and Nancy Wilson, but thin. Beautiful. You guys are awesome. For Mother's Day, we have a big treat for you. It's Mother's Day weekend, which is nice, but it's fake. They really loved us. They just let us sleep in, leave us alone for a little bit. Because that's my problem. It's not about being a mom. I'm in charge of everybody in my family. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I'm in charge. Like, I'm the person that they call all the time for any kind of problem. Like, that's why my brother's living in my she shed, because he's in between wives. He's been married like 4 times. And some of you are sensitive, so I'm going to ease you into this a little bit, because I can tell you're a little bit like, oh, you shouldn't say that. Well, first of all, I have to tell the jokes about him, because that's how I pay for his divorces and DUIs. So, he's a tax write-off, so relax yourself. He just got a DUI on a lawnmower. How about that? You want to think you're better than me? How about that? You know what it's, like the courtesy that he goes, I didn't want to drink and drive, so I just thought. I said, you thought what? You would just mow lawns on the way to the bar? And if you think that's embarrassing, I'm the one who had to go to the impound to pick it up. Because I'm the owner. You know what it's like to just go, hey, you happen to have a John Deere back there at all? But that's family. That's what I like to talk about. Families are all crazy. You don't have to be Italian to understand it. All families have lunatics in them. Every family has a to-do.
Amen.
Right? Look at you. Sir, you just have been waiting to release that. You are like, oh my God, finally someone sees me. I got you, brother, because I got a full hour of being put upon that has made a living for me. Thank God they're lunatics, or I wouldn't have a job. I see you. It's so hard. Every family, people go, oh, we don't have a to-do in our family. Yeah, because you're it. That's why. You're the one who creates all the problem. Every family has that one person they have to have a completely separate family group chat and leave them off of. I realize that because that's what I do. I go around for the past 30 years. I watch people all day long and then I talk about them at night on stage. And every family has one. Did you ever see that royal family? I don't know anything about royals, but I got fascinated when I found out about Prince Harry Quinton be a prince. That's a to-do move right there. That's what, because anyone who quits being a prince, you understand, as parents, when you have a kid, you work hard so that kid has a better life. He was born into a better life. He's not going to get another prince job. I mean, what are you going to do, fluff up your resume and put it on LinkedIn? Oh, I hope I get a call back. That's insane. He wasn't just the highest producing car salesman at the dealership. He was a prince. And when I researched it, because I didn't know anything about that royal family, he's got a brother, right? It's the two of them. The brother's going to be king. They call him the heir and the spare. He's the spare. He's the little donut tire in the back of your trunk that you can only ride 20 miles an hour on. That's a good life. Now, he quit for one of the reasons that I think the problems are in this country. They want to tell us. They want you to have no hope. Do you understand? You have to, I don't care what your politics are. The whole idea is establishment wants people to have no hope because you're able to be controlled. And our problems are not what they tell us. They're not race or religion or politics. Our problems are too many generations are alive at the same time. Medicine has prolonged people's lives. Some people were supposed to die. We're not supposed to all understand this. Every 15 years, they change the rules, right? Look at the young generation. I love my young generation. You have something we will never have, hope. But it's just because the young generation, we've allowed you to think that mediocrity is okay. We told you, we did that to them. You told them everybody's a winner. Not really. Some people are losers. You're supposed to teach your kid that or else he's going to grow up and live in your she shed for the rest of your life. That's the generational difference. When we went to play baseball when we were kids, first of all, we didn't have t-ball. Because if you couldn't hit the ball, guess what? You're not playing. Okay? It's just like training wheels. Forget it. When we played baseball, if you won the game, you got ice cream. Not everybody got ice cream after the end of the game. Ice cream is for closers. That That's how. Now, some of you are sensitive and you're like, wait a second. Okay, that's fine. You do whatever you want with your kids. I'm just telling you, look what's happened. You got that whole generation that's coming up now that you told them everything they did was perfect. Like, that's completely different. You know, you told them they could be anything they wanted to be. That's not what they told us. Not in my house. Tudu said, I want to be an astronaut. My father was like, you're too stupid. Because he was. He is. He'll forever be too stupid to be an astronaut. And that's not mean. That's called career advice. All right? My father said the world needs ditch diggers too. Know your role. Nobody coddled us when we were little. I remember once saying to my father, I'm cold. He said, no, you're not. I go, okay, I guess I'm not. I don't know. We weren't friends with them. I don't even know my mother's first name. I can't be friends with her on Facebook because I don't know how to look her up. And she posts the most ridiculous stuff on Facebook too. Like, I think you have to know the technology in order to use it. Okay, it's a different time. My young generation is upset. If you're here tonight, I know a lot of them under 40 are upset because they're like, it's so expensive to own a house. Can't own a house because houses are so expensive. Maybe that's true. I kind of think the wages are higher, so I think it kind of balanced out a little bit. But I'll also tell you why you can't own a house. Because self-care. Because you spend so much money on self-care. Because you guys fix everything. You get your teeth fixed and whitened. You have hair extensions. You get bald. You have surgery. They have their breasts done. They have Botox at 23. They get manicures and pedicures at 10 years old. Boys and girls. They got tattoos that are... We were a little fugly, but we have houses. Okay? We didn't spend any money on self-care. You did at-home perms and Aquanet. That was your hair. All right? If you wanted a tattoo, you bought a bunch of Cracker Jack boxes and you dumped them out. Now, some of you are young, you don't even know what Cracker Jack is because you have peanut allergies and we can't even talk about that anymore. If you went bald, you stayed bald, you got a hat. You didn't fly to Turkey to take the hair from your butt and put it on your head. You have ass hair on your head. That's why. They're gorgeous. You've never seen a generation that was better looking, okay? But they'll be living in your she shed. That's what I'm telling you. People get upset with that. People get upset at everything because you're not upset with me. You're upset with someone you're thinking of your life and I'm calling it out. That's the thing. And I don't know you. I just know my life. I know what I deal with my brother. Because also, my brother's the young... Where'd you guys learn how to whisper? A helicopter? What is going on over here? What, sir, do you need on that thing? What specialty? Oh, it's a lady. Sorry, do you got your drink now? Don't be sorry. It's okay. This is all new. It's a basement. Who knew? Some of you we brought here to whack, but you don't even know. So, it just depends. It's nice. Oh, checks are out. Oh, that's what's happening. Some of you are upset because you ordered tax. All right, just wait. Don't go on your checks right now. Start paying attention. Don't dip out of this because otherwise it's going to be a big mess and you're not going to understand the closing joke because you're not paying attention. We're only 13 minutes into my act. Relax. I got another 45 minutes to go. Yeah, you don't have to rush to pay that right this second. No one's going to, trust me, no one's going to let you leave if you don't pay your tab. I got news for you. When you have to take the steps to get out of here, it's easy to stop people from going up them. Youngstown used to be a hotbed. Especially, I remember growing up. I grew up, I literally remember coming down to visit Italian relatives down here, and it was like, They didn't even have AAA in this area for Italian people. Because if the car doesn't start the first time, get the hell out. Like they didn't even, they were blowing up like popcorn when we were kids. Just boom and boom and boom. Nuts. I don't know. I just think that life is not I'm not saying it's not difficult. There are choices that people make. Maybe you can't buy houses because you didn't get a job till you were in your 20s. We had jobs at 8. You're looking at generations that had child labor. There were no child labor laws. If you were in the house, my brothers and I used to have a paper route. We'd get up at 5:30 in the morning before school to deliver 100 papers for 47,000 blocks, it felt like. We'd go on our bicycles, which were remember those bicycles with the banana seats? That's the whole reason that they invented IVF, in vitro fertilization. Because it ruined our reproductive organs. The handlebars were up here, that's why we all have bad backs. Because those banana seats were bad. I lost my uterus on a pothole one summer. My father made me go back and get it, too. It's like, you think uteruses grow on trees? I work hard for you to have a uterus. My father was tough. Like, he just didn't let you sit in it like, some of you might have grown up that way. My father used to play pro football. He was just like he would always say, it's too far from your heart to kill you. Right? So like no matter what you did, if you fell down and you're bleeding, it'd be like, it's too far from your heart to kill you. Get back up. And so I grew up like that, tough, not worrying about stuff. And then when he was older and he went to the Cleveland Clinic and they had open heart surgery, I walked into his room and I go, it's too far from your... No, it's really not. So start eating better. He loved it. He just grew up. He used. I don't know what it was. There was something about growing up in the 70s and 80s that kids. I'm just saying, maybe because we didn't have cable, we didn't have anything to do. We used to physically fight. Physically, if you were in the car, there was nothing to do. No iPhones, no iPads. You made up games specifically to hit each other. Slug bug, pedito, punch buggy. If a Volkswagen Beetle drove past your car with its headlight out, someone was getting knocked out. Those were the rules. Tudu lost 2 teeth one summer. And my mother was mad at him. You should have paid attention. We used to fight. I think that's what made us tough. We were confident because you knew you could handle a punch. Like, I'm worried. I have 1 kid. I don't even know if he could take a punch. So every once in a while, I just walk by and punch him in the face. It's just to let him know what it's like to have a little brother. So. Some people are sensitive about it. I'll walk you through it because some of you go, wait a second. I know in your heads, you go, that's horrible that your brothers hit you. You're a girl. Yeah, I am now. I mean, biologically, I've always been born a girl, but kids are like almost genderless until like you're about 11, 12 years old. Strength is the same. Okay? I gave as good as I got till they hit puberty and they got bigger and stronger and faster. But it was the best thing that ever happened because it's how I became a comedian. Because they could never outrun my mouth. I developed the ability to say such awful things that they live in the confines of their brain and have destroyed all self-confidence that any of them have. That's why I let Tudu live in my she shed, because I broke him. No, don't say poor guy. He's made every single adult choice. Trust me. Trust me. He once was married to a hoarder. Okay, you're sensitive. Let me say it in the right way. Let me just say this. If a tornado hit her house, it would just put stuff away. How about that? Does that make you feel better about my life? Your can't judge. Like, I have carried this. And don't think he doesn't try to tell me about me when you're feeling sensitive for him. Me who does everything for him. He came out of the she shed and goes, hey, guess what? Now, I'm going to tell you a few clues about life I've learned. Okay? You can't engage crazy. Ever. Because crazy people don't think like you. Like, you get cut off in traffic and they got a bunch of stuffed animals in their back window. Let it go. You're never going to be able to reason with them, and you're going to smell like cat pee. It's going to happen. He goes, guess what? Now, if someone over the age of 11 says, guess what? Don't answer them. But I fell for it. I said, what? He said, none of my wives liked you. I said, well, guess who they really didn't like? You're the common denominator in this. But see, he's my little brother. That's why he's even in a different generation than me. Like, that's always what people also don't understand is birth order makes a big difference in who you are as a person. The youngest has always been, for me, at least in our family and a lot of other families, they get caught like, you don't know what it is like if you're the youngest in a family to get in trouble for something you didn't do. Literally, if he did something wrong, we all got in trouble. I remember saying to my mother, why am I in trouble? I didn't do it. He did it. And she said, because you're older. Well, you were older when you had him. That's why he does dumb stuff. You could have dusted off those ovaries. We could have all had a good life. I didn't say that out loud because she would have beat me. Because they beat us back then. That's what they did. Everybody hit you. And I know you can't hit kids now, but we should bring it back a little bit. Not all. Well, just a, I'm not saying. At least you could trip them. How about that? Just trip them. They're clumsy and to fall into furniture. It works. It's so hard. But it's just so. Every day is something. Like it, you know. Every day is something. And we had jobs. That's one of the things I was telling my son, and he was talking about, I mean, my son is actually at prom tonight. Like, he's 18. It's his senior year. Oh, don't groan. He's got life by the balls. You're 18 years old. He's got all his hair. He's good looking. He's got girls. He has no idea what's about to hit him. I feel so bad because kids, like, you don't know. They work so hard to be grown-ups, and then what is grown-up? Bills. That's what being grown-up is. It's just bills, and if you do something wrong, you go to jail. That's it. As a kid, at least you have an out. They went to a scary movie the other night. I don't know, some horror film. And I go, why would you want to be scared? He said, I don't know. I just feel like, feeling uneasy and like nervous in my stomach. I go, come with me to the mailbox and see all the bills that come in this place. That'll scare the hell right out of you. It's just, we had jobs. I used to babysit. I was 10 years old and I had the responsibility of babysitting not just my little brother, but if anyone in the neighborhood found out that there was a sitter, they would just drop their kids off. They wouldn't even walk them. All of a sudden the door would just open and little kids would show up in their feet pajamas and a sleeping bag like they are migrating from Guatemala. Like, It's so crazy. There was no protection either. Imagine that you got a 10-year-old in charge, baby. There was no like house alarms that now you sit, you know what I mean? If there was a problem and you had to reach someone in an emergency, you had to get the yellow pages and find it alphabetically where your parents were. There was only protection they ever had was a thing called the tot finder. Do you remember that? That the fire department would put on the window. You could put it on your window so they knew that was a room of a child if, God forbid, there was a fire. Yeah. They got rid of it. You want to know why? Pedophiles. Yeah, that's why. Because it let all the weirdos know that that's a kid's room, too. That's supposed to be a joke. I don't know how everybody in Youngstown. I have never had that reaction to it. Oh. That's all people who have never been to a comedy club in their life ever. Oh. Did this turn into a city council meeting? Is that what happened? Listen, I brought you all here to talk about the meth problem. Whoa. Oh my God, I never had anybody do that. Oh. Because you're judging, because we all sit on this high horse of our own morality. But if we're honest, morality shifts. Just a little bit, because you're old and you're tired. The older you get, the more you wanted to see things idealistically. When you were young, you wanted, that's it, just, we can solve it by giving someone a bed or a tent. That's how we fix homelessness, and how you go to school and you get a job and all this other stuff. But the truth is, you get older and sometimes those things are not as easy as you thought, right? I mean, I don't know, especially as a woman. I could solve wars now, easy. They've literally started putting people in the military up to 42. Why don't you just get rid of that age limit? Why don't you let menopausal women in the... It would last 3 days. I'm so pissed I want to hit everybody at all times. You can put me in the Middle East. 126 degrees does not faze me. I'm 113 every night in my bed. I want to peel my skin off. The problem with us is that we don't really talk about it, but you do think your things shift. Your windows close. And there's one day you just wake up and your windows have closed. Especially, honestly, if you're a woman, there's one day, a little bit past 35, somewhere it'll happen, anywhere past that you just wake up and you realize that your prostitution window is closed. I'm not saying you would ever do it, but every woman had that as a plan B just in case her kid ever needed to eat. I'll do anything I can for my kids. And now you don't even want to sleep with the people you love. It's hard. Getting old is the only shame that they allow. You know that, right? We don't fat shame anymore. Which is weird, too, because they had this thing. It was neat. The young generation came up with this whole thing, body positivity. It's okay if you don't look perfect. Just go, put on the bikini, do what you got to do, be you, da-da-da. And then they've ended Ozempic, and it doesn't matter anymore. Be skinny. They're all shooting up like heroin addicts. And I'm not, listen, you can do whatever you want, okay? If you're on Ozempic, because I know some of your butts are clenched up right now. Not just because I'm talking about it, because you have loose stools. That's one of the problems. You also lose your hair, too, just so you know. No one cares. Literally, there is nothing. I started thinking about this in the car here. There is no side effect that Ozempic could have that would stop people from using it. Oh, you get hair like a monkey. Oh, well, I'll shave. Who cares? I'm skinny. Nobody cares about that stuff. And I don't mind if you do it, but I do think you should tell us. I'm not picking on you for doing it. I'm just saying, don't walk around like you worked hard for that. Okay? You should let us know, because it's hard to lose weight when you're older. You should have to wear, you remember Major League Baseball when the guys were juicing in like the 80s and were breaking all these records? And they let them keep the records, but they just had to have a little asterisk in the record book. You should have to wear an asterisk so we all know that that's not a body image that's possible. It's hard to lose weight. I gained so much weight during the pandemic. If I want to slip into something more comfortable, it's going to have to be the dark. Like I started losing weight, but that's hard to do. You got to work hard because your body changes on you. You don't even know you're old until one day you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. It's the time you used to go to nightclubs. You're like, wait a second, I'm so excited. I got 8 more hours to sleep. It's so weird. It's just... When you're young, you should be good looking. Whatever you look like, you're good looking because it's all fresh and new. Your body's your friend. somehow, the longer you live, your body gets pissed at you. Somehow you've done something wrong to it, right? What used to be a masterpiece still looks like a great art piece. It's just more like a Picasso. It's like one's small, one's big. It's hanging over here. I caught a glimpse of myself getting out of the shower the other day. I was like, oh my God, when did I get pockets? Like, that's a new discovery right there. It's a Swedish fish in here. What is this? That's how I got chubby. Because you stop caring about stuff. You care about what you can, and then because it's just weird times. My brain is I have that type A brain because everybody is. What happened? That was a weird flash, right? Was that your phone? Is it time for your cholesterol medicine? Yeah. No, that's what happens. Older we get, we have to set night meds. A severe weather warning. Well, why don't you read it and tell us, just in case? I mean, we have nowhere to go. We're in a basement, so we've already... Woo! Finally ahead of the curve, people. I'm a psychic and a comedian. I'm saving your lives.
2 hours now.
What's the matter, sir?
2 hours now.
No, thank you. 2 hours, can you imagine? I could if I just started telling you all the stuff I go through on a regular basis.
We're here.
I know. Well, I'll tell you something. Okay, this is not an act. Dave used to let me work all the time. Now, remember, when I started, I'm 56 now. 30 years ago, I was 26. I started 20. There weren't a lot of women in comedy, okay? So that was really cool that he would give me a chance, right? And I talked about things that I knew about, Well, I always talked about the Browns because that was always something. Because I do believe that the Browns are the reason why this area has the lowest divorce rate in the country. Because you keep thinking, maybe next year it'll get better. And never gets better. Just gets too cold to move. That's all. Do you remember how we used to be able to just drive 40 minutes and see a whale? Remember that? Like you could go to SeaWorld and all of us... Like, who the hell put a whale in the middle of Ohio? Yeah? I know it is. Thank you. I'm not stupid. I'm the one who brought it up. It wasn't in Sandusky. It was in Huron. Yes. And then now they put... Cleveland, by the way, has an aquarium. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's right downtown. It's on the west bank of the Flats, this big aquarium. And when you first walked in, it was like, everything's expensive now, like $45 to get in, I think was the ticket, maybe 35, I don't know. I'm sure they have a day where you get in for whatever price if you just pretend you're as old as you are. The first exhibit they had, when you walk in, Lake Erie perch. I was like, I could have seen this from the parking lot. They had one shark, and he was pissed he got traded to Cleveland. I don't know. They'll forever be the Indians to me.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not racist. We met the guy. I remember meeting the guy that it was named after the grandson. It was meant to be an honor and a tribute to, and I don't know why we let that happen, whoever was in that front office that let that happen, because you still have all these other teams that didn't have a person, didn't have an actual Chief Wahoo to name it after and to honor them. If you don't know that, it was an honor. It was an honor. He was the first First Nation ever. And I have a lot of good friends that have nothing to do now with that Chief Wahoo tattoo on the back of their calf. Does seem weird. I don't know. I just think that there are things that are going on in the world that some people worry about and some people don't. That's what marriage is about. It is. When someone tells you that marriage is 50-50, they're lying. They must have sucked at math in school, okay? Because it is never 50-50. In every I'm not saying it's all the time everybody's in that position, but there's always one who's doing more. It's the 70, 80, 90%. There's always one that's worried about how the mortgage is getting paid, what's happening in the future, even who's coming, who's mowing the lawn, where we going next weekend. And the other one's usually asleep. And they're the ones who wake up in the morning and go, I'm exhausted. I want to punch you in the face while you sleep. Literally. Are you guys having a discussion? Don't have a discussion. You're right up front. It's not TV. I can see you. You're so cute. What is your name? You're so sweet, Melissa. Are you from this area? Oh, no kid. Not bad at all. Pennsylvania, halfway through. Can I tell you guys something? I live in Pennsylvania now. And when you drive from Pennsylvania into Ohio in that little part, immediately the roads are different. Immediately. Pennsylvania has more roadkill than you've ever seen in your life. We have as much roadkill as you guys have potholes. It's the weirdest thing. Why did I move to Pennsylvania? Because Ohio has too many serial killers. No, that's not why. Can you imagine? I didn't even think about it. I don't know. I just think because I thought it was an easier time. I didn't know that I would just, it didn't matter where you live. I worry about everything. It's just who I am. Like, because I'm in charge of everybody. Like during the pandemic, when everything shut down, I got so nervous. I never thought live comedy would come back. I lost 147 jobs in one afternoon. It was horrible. I was up for 2 weeks just walking around, just crazy, thinking about how are we gonna eat? What about my kid? How's this gonna happen? My husband's not working, whatever. He slept fine though. Because hot, stupid people do. That's what you have to do. You have to marry someone who's not your intellectual equal because there's only so much room in the living room to pace. Like you have to let one be well rested. I couldn't sleep. I started thinking, and then the longer you don't sleep, oh my God, it's the worst. Because I really can't sleep. I don't know. Some people can and some people can't. I can't sleep. And I know that I'm sleep deprived because I saw this guy sleeping on the sidewalk about 3 weeks ago in New York, and it was 2:30 in the afternoon, about 40 degrees, and I was jealous. My cousin goes, that's mean. I go, no, I can't sleep. I got a sleep number bed, blackout curtains, a wave machine. I take melatonin, the devil's let. I've tried everything. I can't sleep. He's asleep on the sidewalk at 2:30. And that's the zen I've been searching for right there. Scoot over and give me some newspaper. Like, I can't. You know what I kept thinking? I'm going to tell you guys, I kept thinking, one thought just kept permeating my thoughts during the lockdown. I kept thinking, who told the Amish? Oh, take your time. It's brilliant. How did they know? How did they know we were locking down? They told us on Thursday we were locking down on Saturday. No one had time to ride out to Jedediah's house and tell him that the van for the roofing job wasn't going to be there. They have no phones, no email, no internet. How did they know? And some of you are nervous about, oh, don't make fun of them. They live close by. I know. Who cares? I'm not afraid of them. They don't pay taxes and have zippers. Let's go. I'm so angry right now. I'll tell you this. Again, no politics. I'm not talking about politics. But when I went to vote, as I was leaving the voting polls, honestly, 7 van loads of Amish people showed up. And they voted in the past election. Did you know that? Yeah. So they did this big thing on the news, and they said 200,000 Amish people voted in the last election. Did you know there were 200,000 Amish people? They're like mice. If you see one, there's 7, I guess. I don't know. I had no idea there were 200. No wonder we didn't cure COVID. They haven't been vaccinated for anything, not smallpox or polio yet. You guys were all worried about the COVID vaccine. I don't know. I don't care about that kind of stuff because people worry about stuff they can't control. I can't control any of that stuff. That's beyond my grasp. If you want to get upset about stuff, that's stuff, and people will tell you. I see it all the time. I'm just in the business of joy and happiness, and people love to tear comics down. You can't even tell a joke without getting canceled. I have friends that went to do a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia, and they came home and they lost everything. Agent, manager, everything. They were blacklisted. I called a friend of mine who it happened to. I said, why would you go to Saudi Arabia? Because they said they have human rights, atrocities and stuff. And I said, why would you go? And he said, well, I'll tell you why, Tammy. I did 20 minutes of stand-up and they gave me $475,000. I will play the Epstein Island Comedy Festival and then apologize when I get home. I'm exhausted. I would like to retire at some point. It's about when your windows close. I think your morality just shifts just a little bit because the older you get, they take away, you don't even have rights to things anymore. Like, at my age, I couldn't even, it's a little dark, but I couldn't even kill myself if I wanted to and have anybody care. Your suicide window closes because if you die at 56, they just go, that makes sense. They think it's natural causes. We don't get any love. Because as you get older, we figure it out. Like, I love my husband, but even our relationship has shifted the older we get. We've been together 20 years. We used to have mood music and candlelights and romance and a whisper in my ear of a promise that he was going to do. And now he just looks at me from across the room and goes, eh? Yeah. Like, are you having a stroke? What is going on? Smile, raise your arms over your head. It's not that funny, but it could save your life. Trust me. That's the sign of a stroke, my young ones. You see, I know that. I also know CPR. Everybody should know CPR. It's very simple now to know CPR. Okay? Very simple. Because they finally took them 40 years, but they put together a way for you to remember. It's the song by the Bee Gees, Staying Alive. That's it. Staying alive. Even if you're dyslexic and you do it backwards, it'll still work. Something will happen. But I married an Italian boy from Brooklyn. I realize if I need CPR and he happens to remember that, the last thing I'll see before I die is him going, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Then I'll want to die. Here's the thing. Look how cute. All the couples, it's fun, but no one tells you that you gotta love someone through the hate, okay? When you are with someone and you are equally yoked to them, not every day is skipping and picking flowers. There are things that happen, and that's why people have divorces, because they think, oh, I hate him. But you don't hate him today. You might not hate him on Friday. Right? It's the truth. And maybe it's because I come from a culture, we don't believe in divorce. We believe in disappearance. So it's a lot easier. And that's why I brought some of you here. Here's the thing. Like, you don't always love someone every minute of every day. There are things that happen, right? Like, we argue. We argue over silly things that are ridiculous. We argue over the GPS. He will listen to the GPS as if it was Sacagawea with MapQuest, okay? He literally, if it said take a left into the ocean, my husband would take a left into the ocean and then get mad at me. You don't know every way to get there. Maybe it's a shortcut. I do know, Moses, the sea did not part. We're submerged right now. And then he said to me, he goes, you're just jealous. I said, what? He said, you're jealous of her. Because I listened to her. I am jealous of her. I'm jealous she's somewhere else and I'm in the car with you. I want the GPS lady's life. I know I sound harsh. It's probably because I picked up a lot of his accent, which is weird too, because like I'm an accent morpher. I don't know, my body just holds on to a lot of that, you know, that Italian kind of, that Brooklyn sound, which is, people automatically think you're mean when they hear that accent, right? They do. Like, if I'd have married a guy from the South, it would have been different. Like now I go, what? And people think, wow, that's harsh. But if you marry someone from the South, I think that's so lovely. You go, what? No one's mad at you. Like, no one just thinks you're a problem. Some people have problems, okay? I have a friend who lives in New York City. And listen to this. 3 times in the past 5 years, she's just randomly been punched in the face by strangers. I was very upset the first 2 times. But by the 3rd time, you might have to take ownership you're doing something wrong, right? You might have to walk around smiling and throwing candy like you're in a parade or something. I don't know. It may not be funny to you, but I think it's fucking hilarious. And I don't like to swear. I don't know. Sometimes we have to look at the reality of things. The reality is it's lovely to have us all here and you're laughing because you might as well laugh. Because one day you're not going to be here. So enjoy your life. That's one of the things that's going on in marriages. You don't realize you picked a partner that you don't want to die with. That's what you should pick. A partner who's in charge of your final party. And you should talk about what your wishes are when you pass. But you should also talk about that you're going to talk about it. Don't just walk up to someone while they're doing the dishes on a Tuesday and go, hey, what do you want me to do if you die? I'm like, did I do something to you? He said, for real, like you want to be buried? I can't be buried. I can't. Not for any religious reasons, just because I've seen how he and my son take care of our yard. And I just got the lawnmower back, so that was bad. I don't know. It's hard. Everybody has times with each other that just, when you're in a relationship, it's tough. You go through things that, like I remember when I was pregnant, he was so there for me. I mean, literally, he went around because I had to go around and work. Like, you know, the baby didn't come out with a wallet. Like, comedy doesn't have sick leave. So I had to work all the way through my pregnancy. And that was a different thing because it wasn't 30 years ago. My son's 18. So, hey, who said I was good at math? I'm good at jokes. And 18 years ago, though, you see a lot of female comics now with kids, but it wasn't like that. There were maybe 20 female comics in all of comedy, all right? With Roseanne and Joan Rivers at the top. They had kids, but they were at the top with TV shows. I was working for Dave in a Cracker Barrel. I don't even know what we were. And I remember going to my agent, talk about Mother's Day weekend. I'll tell you this. I went to him and I said, I'm pregnant. And he said, oh my God, a baby. What are you going to do? Never forget to take my birth control again. How about that? And then he said, I've never seen a pregnant woman on stage. Well, apparently I've never been to a really bad strip club. Because it's 2-for-1 dance is what that is. I feel like I was a groundbreaker. Now you see female comics that are pregnant. Some of them you see get pregnant on stage. They have OnlyFans stuff. When I was chubby, I was going to, like really chubby, I was going to start an OnlyFans. In reverse, I was going to start naked and let people pay me to get dressed. Be like, if you don't want to see all of this. It was hard. I went to do a show in Florida at a club, and the club owner was mad. Imagine this. This is 2008. You could never get away with this now. But he was mad that I was pregnant. He said, me being pregnant on stage was distracting. And I said, what? He goes, yeah, and no one told me. And he pointed to my belly. No one told me about this. My son's... I was like, it's not your baby. Why do I have to tell you? Is this a Maury Povich show? I don't have to tell you anything. Where did you guys eat somewhere else before you got here? Just you both have to keep going to the crap, or I don't know what's going on. I know that does happen. It's hard. You got to pee all the time. That's hard. And, you just can't figure it out. That's when you are with someone, they are in charge when you leave. And my husband said to me, he goes, well, if I die, I want you to be happy. Why don't you care about that now? If you cared about that, you'd pick up your socks off the floor and stop thinking laundry is magic. Because they're on the floor. Next thing you know, voila, they're in a drawer. Like, how does that happen? It's insane. You have to figure it out. We all have things that we go through. But I made a good choice leaving LA. Well, we got pregnant. I was living in LA. And I thought I was going to raise my son out there because at the time it wasn't as chaotic and the weather's spectacular. Like, you guys know what it's like to be in a Northeast Ohio winter. Like, my grandmother was 4'8", and we would lose her every couple of years. Like, she couldn't even go outside. Because she would try to go outside because she had those long, pendulous breasts, so she would take her bra off and try to clean the sidewalk, Little Nona Zamboni, just kind of... She looked just like an Italian movie star. Just like Danny DeVito, but shorter. I know, you thought I was going to say Sophia Loren or something. She and my grandfather were married forever. Like, and he, it's funny because, like, he was so fun. He didn't say a lot, but when he said something, it was usually very insightful or hilarious, right? The day before I got married, he showed up at my house and he goes, today is the best day of your life. I said, but Pop, I get married tomorrow. He goes, I know, today is the best day. Times change, I think that's one of the things, if you really want to know, I know they got us all thinking life is so horrible. But if you just look, if you are a grown-up and you are over 35 years old, just look at the wonderful changes and acceptance things that have happened in our lifetime. Things you'd never believe that happen. If you just look at, let me simplify it. Look at the kindness to animals, to dogs. You can punch my friend in the face, but you punch a dog, you get arrested. Right? Of course you would. Of course, that's definitely part of it. Look at how we treat dogs. When I was a kid, you didn't even know you had a dog. People would say, you have a dog? You go, you know what, let me look in the backyard. I'm not sure. Because that's where dogs lived. They weren't allowed in the house. We were barely allowed in the house. There were rooms we weren't allowed in, furniture you couldn't sit on, towels that were for guests only. Okay? Literally, the dog lived in the backyard, had its own house with its name on it. If the dog died, bought another dog and named it the exact same thing. We had Pasta 1 and Pasta 2, which is funny because Tudu went to school. He had a little speech impediment. And when the nun asked him, who lives in your house, he said, my nona, because we didn't throw grandparents away back then. My mommy, my daddy, my brothers, my sister, and Pasta 2 in the yard. Now, some of you see where this is going. Listen, Catholicism was harsh back then, right? It was hard. And I mean, I'm not saying it's easy now. I will say I was very excited. If you're Catholic, and again, I don't care what your religion is, but just even I was very proud as an American, and especially as an American Catholic, that we got an American Pope, right? I thought that was pretty cool. And I was very excited until I saw them interview his brothers. And then I was like, wait a second, God. I say the same prayers as those guys. And they got a brother that's a pope, and I got one that's living in my she shed. This is not fair. Now, you know what's funny about that? I was telling that joke in Florida, and after the show, this guy comes up to me, and he looks familiar, and sure enough, it's the Pope's brother, Louis. Yep, the exact guy that inspired me to write that joke. Now, thank God they look good. It's just my family that looks horrible. And he was the nicest guy. And I talked to him for about 20, 25 minutes, he and his wife. They were just so kind. And let me tell you, I've met a lot of celebrities, and celebrity doesn't impress me, but something like that was just so cool. I was so excited to be one person away from his royal, whatever they call him now. I don't even know, Pontius, whatever. Anyway, then his wife said to me, lovely lady, hey, it's getting late. I have to go. I got to be into work early tomorrow. And I thought, what? She's like, yeah, I work at a call center. You imagine that your brother-in-law is the Pope and you got to sit at a cubicle every day? And no one who works with you probably originally believed that your brother-in-law was the Pope? Like, what is she supposed to say to her coworkers? Hey, if that smoke turns white, there's a chance I got to go to Rome. They're probably like, get the hell out of here, Susan. She's delusional. So Tudu was at school, and the nun is upset because he said we had the prostitute in the backyard, right? Remember? So she calls the house. Now, no one's home. My grandfather answers the phone. He had no business answering the phone. Number one, English was not his first language, and he couldn't hear. So he should have worked at a call center with Susan. Really, that's what he should have done. She said, I'm telling you something, he really couldn't hear. Like, his ears were purely decorative at that point. And she said, your grandson, he said you have a prostitute in the backyard. That's what she heard. And my grandfather said, see, we got her. She back there. One time she get out, I catch, I beat, I make her the chain. She no get out her no more. That's a true story. That's probably the day I became a comedian, just so you know. I used to love to tell that story to everybody. We almost got kicked out of school and Catholicism on the same day. Because people hear what they want to hear. That's the thing. We can all experience something, and some of you, because of the trauma that's in your life, you process it differently, right? I told a joke on my last special. It's called the Way After School Special. It's on Prime right now because I wanted you to also have free shipping. A bunch of my specials are on there. Yeah, you can watch it. Sure, it'll be fun. After the show, though. In that special, I said this, and I'll tell you this joke because I think you guys get it, and I think you know my heart. I said, I don't know why we argue over gun control all the time when there's a really simple solution. All you need is to have a Ziploc baggie with some crushed up peanuts, and if someone under the age of 35 goes to rob you, you could just... because they all have a peanut allergy, right? So... now, some of you are upset over that joke. But what you don't know is you're allowed to be upset. You don't have to think every joke is funny. You don't have to. The problem is what you don't get to do is destroy someone's life because you don't think it's funny. It's just not funny to you. And there was a woman who was so upset over that joke. She literally wrote to Prime and said she wanted it taken down. She wanted me banned from all social media. And, true story, she called Homeland Security on me. Said that I called for the death of thousands of children with that joke. Now, I'm not a teacher, so I would never do that. Take your time. Not all jokes are for everybody. Some of you are natural to-do-to-dos, and it'll take you till Tuesday to really understand it. There's no other word for her behavior, which I find ironic, is that she went nuts. And it's true. Imagine that someone would do all that. What you don't know, and what she didn't know when she went through all that, is I know that peanut allergies are real. That was her bottom line. Peanut allergies are real. I know peanut allergies are real. Do you know how I know? In 1984, the Cleveland Clinic diagnosed my other brother, Cockeye, with a peanut allergy. We all had nicknames. He was born with a crooked eye, which I do find also ironic because Mr. Peanut only has the one monocle. So you have to find the funny in everything, right? Like literally. That's my other special. That's all. It's so crazy because if you look at dogs, just look at the kindness. I want you to remember the kindness in the world when you see people with their dogs. When I was a kid, if you saw a lady walking down the street with a dog in a stroller, you'd call the police. You'd be like, that crazy broad is on the block again. You know, the one that thinks the dog is her baby? Get the kids inside. Come on. Some of you want to laugh at that, but you're with the lunatic that puts booties on your dogs. You're going a little too far. It's a calming dog. Because I've seen it. I know it, all right? The first time I lived in L.A., I saw this stuff way before you guys ever saw it. That's why we live over here. I was telling you, I was pregnant. It was beautiful weather. I thought it was going to be amazing life to raise my kid, and the weather was January. I was in shorts, and then a man walked by in a three-piece suit, a briefcase, and a Superman cape, and I was like, we got to get the hell out of here. Well, you don't even know crazy over there. I remember it was 2010 was the first time I ever saw a lady. She had 2 dogs in a stroller. 2. A double stroller. I thought she had kids. I was trying to help her. We were boarding a plane, and I ran up, and I was like, oh, what the hell is going on? I said it out loud. I didn't mean to. Sometimes you can't catch yourself. And she said, oh, that's my calming dog, which is a real thing. Some people have PTSD and they need that. Like, you know, maybe you have 2 for flinching flashbacks from being a kid. I don't know. That was a game we didn't know you were playing. You'd just be walking down the hallway. My brothers would jump out of the darkness and go to punch in your face. And if you flinch, they'd punch you 2 times in your face. 2 for flinching. Some of you are upset because all you keep hearing is me be violent. That's who I am. You can be who you want to be. That's who I am. I want to fight everybody. Literally, that's my go-to. I am a 56-year-old woman who wants to fucking fight at all times. That's why I go to therapy. I'm the only one in my family who ever went to therapy without a court order. It's an upsetting thing. It's who I am. I can't take it. The level of stupidity and being put on, because I think sometimes just a little slap in the face might straighten people up. Karens would stop if I was there. If you tried that lady from the Philadelphia Phillies game who went over, who thought she's supposed to get the ball, the guy took the ball over to his kids, you can see all of it, took it over, gave it to his 9-year-old son who bought a baseball mitt to a baseball game. Can you imagine bringing a baseball mitt to a Major League Baseball game? That's the hope of a child, because I could be playing in the game and not bring a mitt. I'd be like, your fat ass can't hit it this far. Stop it. She came over, she marched over like a villain in a Disney movie. This is a true thing. Like, she looked like she needed one more Dalmatian to finish her coat. Like, she was horrible. And she grabbed this guy, and he got so scared because she thought she felt entitled to that baseball that he gave her the ball, took it from his kid to give to her, and she was all happy and went away just so she would go away. I would have beat her with my son. I would have picked up my kid and said, punch, baby, let's go. Because that's all you need to catch on film. One time, somebody behaving like that. And listen, if your name is Karen, I'm sorry they took that from you. I know a lot of nice ladies named Karen, okay? Well, my name is Tammy, so you're on your own. I'm lucky it wasn't me. I work very hard to not get caught being a Karen somehow, because I get pissed at stuff. And now you're not allowed to get mad at anything, because that's immediately what they go to. There's a thing for everybody who doesn't know, especially my young generation. Hear me clearly. It's called righteous indignation. Sometimes you're allowed to go to the next level, okay? But I check myself, because here's a perfect example, okay? I went into a McDonald's because I wanted a hamburger. I don't know what was going on. I just wanted a hamburger. That's all I wanted. And I don't even like cheeseburgers. I wanted a hamburger, ketchup only. But what I thought was going to take like 10 minutes, I was on a road trip, literally turned into almost a 45-minute fiasco because I walked in and no one works there because you guys wanted to raise minimum wage to $15, so they fired everybody, okay? And they put up a computer, so now you work there. Right? So now I got to go over to the screen, and it's normal if you want normal stuff, but I wanted a hamburger ketchup only, and they didn't have a button because they don't sell hamburgers anymore. They sell cheeseburgers. So I would have had to figure out how to take the cheese off. Like all you would say if you talk to a human being, you go, I'd like the hamburger, no cheese, but since it's a cheeseburger, and I couldn't find the button because I didn't know I was working there. I missed orientation. So I'm so full of anxiety, but I'm trying to check myself. And I walk over to the counter, and there's a kid there, and he was one of those hybrid kids. You know what I mean? He's like half boy, half alpaca. He's got that, you know, they have that whole thing that they got going on right now. What? Not, can I help you? Welcome to McDonald's service with a smile. What? I go, hey, I want a hamburger. He goes, we don't sell them. I'm like, well, you kind of do. You just got to leave the cheese off of it. If I could have a hamburger, no cheese, ketchup only. Hamburger, ketchup only. He's whatever. Then I'm sure he went in the back and watched a TikTok video to figure out how to do it. I'm in a good mood, by the way. At that time, I was excited. I'm nostalgic. I'm going to eat myself. I'm going to have this hamburger. Excited. I grab it. Comes out. Thank you so much. I walk it over. I open it up. What do you think I got? Cheese. You would wish I got cheese. I got 2 buns and ketchup. Hamburger, ketchup only. That's what they thought. Do you know what we must be putting these kids through that they think that's an actual order? That someone was back there and went, oh, this is what she wants, air and bread, and folded it up. It was so ludicrous, I wasn't even mad. There was no Karen moment about to happen at that point. I found it hysterical. Okay? I thought the irony that this happens to me as a comic. And I walked up to little alpaca boy, and he was like, I go, hey, look. I just opened it up and showed him. I go, he goes, what? I go, you notice anything? He goes, hamburger, ketchup only. I go, yeah, not really. There's no burger. And then he said, well, I'll have to charge you. And I wanted to pull him by that little pelt. But I just left because I didn't want to be on video being a Karen because I can't handle it. I can't handle it. And I think if you really want to know from the bottom of my heart, I'm getting ready for the dismount. I think one of the reasons that people are snapping nowadays, and you think that they're more violent than ever, it's not that they were ever more violent. A, we catch them on video. It always happened. I saw my father move a car to beat the shit out of somebody one time, okay? Here's another, and we told the stories about it forever. We weren't embarrassed when our parents went ham. We didn't care. We went to school the next day, and they were like, well, guess what happened? Well, they got drunk and beat the shit out of each other. It was so much fun. Hey, of course they got drunk. It was Friday. Dallas was on. There was nothing else to do but argue about who shot JR. Here's the other thing I think why people are going crazy. It's related to dogs. Because when I was a kid, if you had a dog, you didn't have to do anything. If the dog took a dump, that's where it lived. Went back into the ecosystem. You made it work. You're like, that's first base. Don't slide into home. Now, if you love a dog and you live in a neighborhood, the way I live in a neighborhood, the literal anxiety it has to have, you got to have bags, you got to pick it up, you got to tie it off. You literally, it's like a country line dance. Pick it up, tie it up, move on. And you can't walk nonchalantly. You want to know why you're snapping? Because you can't walk like a normal human being would like to walk with a bag of poop. You would not literally want to show people. You'd like to hide it nonchalant. Nobody, but because the society we live in, you got to make sure that every Ring doorbell captures that you picked up after your dog, because God forbid the witch from the HOA sends you an email. That's why we're going crazy. And we're fighting more than ever. Hey, I'm about to do my last joke. Before we leave, come out, say hello. I have a little shirt because my kid's going to college, so I need your help. College is way more. I should have made him dumber. I'll be honest with you. Should have just said, stop, work with your hands, don't go to college. But it's expensive. So I have this T-shirt. Ice cream is for closers. And I also have an I've been bullied, because that's the, I'm Tammy the Bull. So you've all been bullied. So you're strong and tough. But come out, say hello. And if you're too drunk to drive, let us know. And we'll let you leave first. It's the best. It's an old hacky joke, but it's the truth. And hopefully with a sold out, thank you for a sold out show tonight. Appreciate that. Yeah. Maybe now we can get air conditioning. Might not be you, might be me. I have menopause. Look, here's the thing. When I wrap this up, there's a lot of hate in the world. You can buy into it or not, right? Sir, I'm getting ready to leave. Are you all right? What's the matter?
Looking at the weather radar, it's storming like crazy.
Is it really? Looking at the weather radar? Well, it's Northeast Ohio. Wait a few minutes. It's snow in May. It's whatever you want. Like, we once had a snowstorm and a tornado at the same time. Once. It just happened. I'm getting ready to do the last joke. I'm literally doing the last joke right now, and then you guys can go or stay in the basement and put your head between your knees. I don't know.
If we stay, do you tell more jokes?
No, I'm done. I'm off of work. When you're off of work, do you continue to stay? No. This is a job. I love you all, but goodbye. Now we're like family. Get in the she shed. I'm not. Look, you gotta love someone through the hate. That's the thing, whether it's your family, whether it's especially in a marriage. That's what no one tells you. That's what I've been trying to tell my son. You gotta find someone that you can love, that you gotta love them through, because every relationship has its issues, right? Every relationship has a time when you're not getting along, when you want to go to the garage and get the antifreeze and put it next to the coffee. Not put it in the coffee, just next to it to straighten them up a little bit, right? I watch Dateline. I love it. Everyone has that relationship where the one is doing more, and I want to tell you that I was having one of those days, and we were going through it, because I'm not perfect. I'm sure he was upset with me, and I was praying. I was walking around, and I was thinking, for me, it's prayer. You do whatever you want. Young generation, you call it manifesting. That's what they say, manifest. That means they go, I manifested a parking spot. You mean you thought about it? None of us would think of a parking spot in a parking lot. That's amazing that your thoughts are so powerful. So I was like, God, I just need a sign that it's all going to be okay. And I'm going to tell you the truth. This is an absolutely true story. I opened my eyes. I was in a parking lot in the middle of Florida, and I looked down, and there was a piece of a puzzle. Just one little puzzle piece. Had no business being there. We weren't around any senior center or anything. There was just a puzzle piece on the ground in the parking lot. And that was my sign. I knew that was my sign that everything was going to be okay. And some of you go, oh, I know why. Because that means He completes you. You've had a way better life than I have. That's sweet. But when I saw that puzzle piece, I knew everything was going to be okay because I knew that somewhere in the universe there was someone like me. Someone who was doing the 90%, who was worried about everything, who was taking care of everybody, who was so trying to plan the future, moving on with everything, and literally exhausted. They walked in the house and they saw the person that they were yoked to doing a puzzle. Just doing their 10%. Probably a puzzle with like kittens with a ball of yarn or a lighthouse. And they wanted to punch him in the face. But that's not what they did because they loved him through the hate. They just walked over and stole one little piece of that puzzle. Just to steal the joy of completion. And they threw it out the window. I'm Tammy Pescatelli. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Keep it going for Tammy Pescatelli. That's some funny stuff tonight. Did everybody enjoy themselves tonight? Oh my God. I said I would laugh my ass off, but it's still back there. I had some trouble getting up here, but my wife will be happy.
No, sir.